Excited to add Mike Thorne to our family, his family, as well as Mike himself. I think he embodies a lot of, what we are about, what we want to be about moving forward. I enjoyed getting to know him and his family. His dad, sister, mom. We were able to have his father and him on the visit, and it's just kind of one of those deals for us. And then our players did a really good job as well. I think he fits our family really well. I think he's excited about the atmosphere we have here. I think he's excited about the opportunity that he has. I love the fact that he has voiced to me how much he cares about winning, and we're looking forward to getting him here this summer. Questions?
Talk about him a little bit as a player and what you think he's going to bring to the team.
Well, obviously he brings size. You can't coach size. He's got big hands, good hands, catches well, can really finish around the basket, has good touch, has good footwork. He's an older player, so he's experienced, and from the standpoint of obviously how many games he's played, I think that's an advantage for him for sure. And then just as I said, Steve, just the overall size. I mean, it's hard to get size like that. Certainly one that's been as productive as he has been. I think he's got a chance to bring an element and a dimension to our team on the offensive end with his low post scoring and his ability to finish in and around the basket. He shot 53% last year from the field. He has a knack for finishing in the two-point area, and for all of you guys that followed us, we know that was an area that we wanted to try to get shored up because we did shoot it very well from three, very well from the free throw line, and we took care of the ball very, very well. I think that the fact that he does that at a high level in and around the basket is certainly going to help us tremendously. Obviously, he has a knack for rebounding the ball. Part of that's his hands, part of it's his body, his ability to anticipate his size. So he's going to be able to help us with the rebounding as well. So, and then I think the type of person he is, being an older guy. We got some young guys coming in. He's played a lot of college basketball at a very high level, and I think he's going to be influential too with our entire team. But I'm excited to what he can, what he's about and what he's going to be able to demonstrate to our younger guys with his experience that he's had to this point.
I don't know that you've had anybody with this kind of size since you've been here at Illinois. So how does that change what you guys do, particularly on the offensive end?
Well, we'll look at it as we continue, obviously, to think about what we're going to do offensively. He's a big part of it just because he does have a knack. It's our job to score in and around the basket. And you're right, Marcus. He's really we've certainly had some guys with some size over the first 3 years that have brought different things to the table, whether it's defending or mobility. I think about Sam McLaurin, and I thought he was really good for us, especially defensively. Griffey was a really good shooter. I mean, you can go down the line on all those guys. They all brought something. This is the first time that we've got a guy of that size that wants to play with his back to the basket, likes to play with his back to the basket, and is gifted at playing with his back to the basket. So certainly, we understand that that's a strength of his, and it's our responsibility to, make sure that we exercise that strength that he has, and we get him the ball in positions where he can be successful. Because I think, anytime you can play inside out, whether it's via the dribble or the pass, I think it really helps your offense.
Whoever was going to play there was going to look different than Nana defensively. So how will he look defensively?
Well, obviously, again, I hate to keep stating the obvious, but size.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're 6'11", 260 pounds, you have an ability to affect two-point field goal percentage in particular defensively, just because of that size. So I think he's going to help us there. And defensive rebounding, he's going to help us. He has a knack to defensive rebound, and obviously rebounding is a big part of being good defensively. You can play really good defense, but if you don't finish with first-time defensive rebounds and finish possessions out, then that certainly affects how good you can be on that end. On that end, so I know he's going to impact there. We're anxious to start working with him here and get him here this summer. But I think the thing probably more than anything, Tup, is the defensive rebounding and just the overall size around the rim. I think those things will be benefits defensively as well.